Hey guys, this is Left Turn. Today I'm going to introduce this normal makeup sponge and kitchen sponge. I watched the video from Wendy's and she mentioned that she used the magic sponge to clean off paint, and she also used this kind of kitchen sponge to clean off, and both of them worked. So now I'm going to try with this and the makeup sponge. Okay, so these two. This one is the kitchen sponge that I have cut into small size, and this is the original size of the makeup sponge. First, let's try with this since it worked on Wendy's paint. So let's see if it works here. Okay, so now I soak it in the water to wet the sponge. Alright, so this one, okay, this is actually XL Canson paper that I have painted some colors. This part is from ShinHan paint, the PWC. These parts are from Alpha Colors, and this is from Viviva Colors. So I'm going to try to see if it works on different brands. Alright, so the first part, I'm going to try it on this ShinHan. Oh wow, look at that! It worked! Okay, let's try another brand from Alpha Colors. I use different colors to see if it will remove all of the different colors or just certain colors. But it seems to remove all of them. Look at that. Now let's try to see if it will also remove the colors from Viviva. Okay, so for the Viviva colors, it is a little bit harder to remove, but it is still removing, except maybe for this color. Okay, so the yellowish orange is, see, look at that. So for this color it's not possible to remove, but it works on the olive green and this violet and magenta. Okay, not so bad. For Viviva colors, this is actually made of dye, while these are pigments. So if you can see, the sponge works better on pigmented color than dyed color. Okay, now I'm going to try with this makeup sponge. Oh, wow. Okay. Now I look at the way it removed. I actually prefer to use this makeup sponge to remove the paint rather than the kitchen sponge, because you look at the effect of the paper. The kitchen sponge apparently is removing some parts of the paper, while the makeup sponge is still maintaining the quality of the paper. Look at that. Okay, now let's try to do the other colors. Okay, looking good. Okay, now let's see if it will remove the dye colors. Let's try it. Okay, so both the sponge actually remove all the colors except for the one with the dye based, but the pigmented one is pretty clean. Okay, and I would say the makeup sponge is smoother in texture as compared to this kitchen sponge. So it is more it is denser. When I clean it with the makeup sponge, the paper does not come off as much as using the kitchen sponge, but both of them did a good job to remove all the colors. Right, they worked. Thank you for your time.